pushed as 5ing him too. They were able to find that first blood onto Ona. This time around, no target available for them. And I think we need to keep a close eye on how Kazi and Hylissang handle and deal with Guma and Keria. If Hilly is able to be unlocked, able to roam with that Annie, maybe combo with TF potentially. Maybe there's some of those tools as all of a sudden it's T1 and grouped up, looking for a little bit of a late invade here.
Yeah. Niski's in a little bit of danger.
Gold got primed, Tongue Lash connects, rockets being fired, Flash traded for the Ignite, and underneath the tower, Niski loses more than half of his hit points.
Oh, the mid-jungle 2v2 that I was so excited for just got really, really difficult for Niski and Elyoya. No flash on the Twisted Blade, plus Elyoya's getting zoned out of his own jungle.
Oh, gets knocked backwards. Decimating Smash will force the flash as well. Niski and Elyoya. If that 2v2 was hard already, now it is near impossible. That's a lick onto Kazi. A rocket fired from Guma. Hilly and Kazi stepping back. They will get into lane, but both mid, jungle for Mad Lions have lost their flashes.
And this Sion strategy is something that T1 challengers actually pulled out as well, using the Sion early on as a pressure point to generate an advantage for your jungler and making sure that Owner gets the early lead here.
Yeah, Zeus went in level 1 and warded the blue buff Gromp area, and then immediately recalled and walked all the way down mid lane to join T1 with the rest of their invade, and now you have 4 people ready and primed to dive bottom.
Oh, sapling toss. Gets the slow onto Kazi. Level 3 for Ona. Decimating smashes, sidestep, cleanse, flash. The shield comes up. Zeus is down. Bakuma's on the board. Got himself the kill. And Zombie Sion chases 2-1 to T1.
It's literally the same strategy and it works just as well as it did there. T1 getting a death on a Sion. We all know that that one doesn't matter. Teleports back towards the top lane. And an early kill for Gumayushi again.
Yeah, death on Sion, that's good death, actually.
Yes.
They want that because of the DPS of your zombie. Intentional there. You go in, you start off the dive, you get your bottom lane so incredibly far ahead, it is disgusting. I know even in LEC you saw this as well, BDS doing same thing. And
very similar play. The bigger one for me is not only does the kill go to Yuma, he's also got himself a 2-wave lead already. And he comes back to lane with a double longswords into a cull. So it was already a difficult matchup. And now Jinx is accelerated so quickly at the 3.5 minute mark.
And Ezreal is one of the champions where if you can get a couple of great Qs in the early game, you can actually put the enemy bot laner behind, right? Get them trapped in a cycle of bad recalls, keep the pressure up, particularly if you're playing double ranged into the melee Kench. But with this play, that's not going to happen.
Niski has no flash, remember. Faker trying to get him further up in the lane to get Owner some distance there, but not going to be able to tank that wave for too long. Pretty stacked up. It's just so difficult for Mad Lions. The level 1 for T1 was outstanding. It took away the possibilities of the mid-jungle plays from Mad Lions, burning both of their flashes, zoning them out of the jungle, and took over the bottom lane. Like, that's basically all of the early game territory that you want to work with. You don't want to work with the tank matchup on top side. So T1, absolute stuff here, as Owner takes away second spawn of Raptors as well. Obviously, they've got the timer on that one, and he flash twists his advance to avoid the stun from Hilly.
Yeah, I really like this play from Hilly.
Kazi pretty good, stepping forward from the dive, managing to escape. Had he been knocked up, Flame Chomper's down, that would have been a death. So Kazi, this is something we will see a lot. Not only is he going to play defensively, in the 1v2 with Hylissang roaming, ideally Mad Lions want Annie to combo up with maybe Twisted Fate or one of the other lanes. Ona, as well as T1, have another plan, however. They've engaged, 3v2 for now. Guma's gonna arrive late to the party. Kazi's already running for his life with that arcane shift. He's ticking, he's burning, he's down. It's another 2 kills to T1 under the tower. And they're not done yet. This mini wave is significant. Elyoya's trying to clear it out. Ona takes a turret shot, but he's fighting into a gigantic mini wave. And Elyoya's running for his life, trying to sacrifice. I don't know, did he get tagged?
I think
that cat execute ends up landing, so denies another, but that is a gigantic lead already for T1.
And it starts off okay, right? Because I actually like the play from Hilly to try and apply pressure. Because if you're an Ezreal with Call and Boots and you're going up against Doran's play double longsword Jinx, like you're not getting anything done in that lane. But then, unfortunately, Owner is able to get out fine. And then on the counter play, as they are able to get the wave, and even though Karst didn't die, did take a decent amount of damage, it's sets up the subsequent dive, and even with Elyoya and Hilly there, they lose the 3v3, and now this bot lane again out of control.
I absolutely hate Scion level 1s. I mean, it's been used effectively, very, very effectively, but it is so game warping to even have that as an option. T1 just massively wiping Mad Lions early game, you know, off of the map even. And with the repeat plays too,
Yes.
really good repeat plays kept up by T1. The revisit from Owner, continuing to play off the side of the map where they have all this pressure. They do, of course, sacrifice Zeus, and might have to sacrifice him again.
We're going to find out, but at what cost, right? Because while there's a 2v1 in the top lane, down in the bottom lane, this is turning into a 3v3. Destiny, Gate, gold card connects. Kazi's chasing Guma. He's got himself a bounty already. Niski needs a couple more autos. Guma escapes to the 100 HP. Kazi's focusing on carrier. In the top lane, Zeus has managed to trade one back. Down in the bottom lane, though, Kazi and the rest of Mad are running for their lives. Niski's so incredibly low. Focus arriving. Spirit Rush is available. Spirit Rush, Foxfire, Orb, and Deception of Mad. Lions get dominated.
Faker has arrived. Flash ulti into them, hits the charm under tower as well. T1 unstoppable here. Yeah, Zeus.
Wow,
Okay.
Chef's kiss, that was beautiful.
Oh, no. They're not done, Trevor.
They're
Take a
not,
look.
they are, Mad Lions, sorry, correction. Mad Lions are done. Chronicler, that was beautiful from T1.
Okay, I want to propose a deal to you guys.
Okay, what's that?
You get a Fed Cassante.
Okay.
I get a Jinx with 3 kills, an Ari with 2 kills, and a Maokai that's monster fed.
I mean,
What do you say?
It's already been accepted.
Yes.
No, man.
Well,
Love to hear that.
It's definitely not the deal that I would have wanted to take, but look at that scoreboard. 206, 202, 302. Not only is there gold leads everywhere, it's concentrated, Kobe, in all the players you want. And even Scion, who was dove 2v1, still managed to pick up that kill and is on the same gold as Chasey. So that deal that you made, you lied, and the terms have not paid out.
Well, he's up in CS.
Elisak forced a flash, and Nature's Grasp flies out. He's charmed, he's caught, he's taken down. 10 kills for T1 at 8 minutes, and London is turning into a library as T1 have arrived and they've started their campaign at MSI in phenomenal fashion.
All right, Faker gonna come and try and chase Niski off the turret plate. Turret plate acquired. There you go, Trevor. 4 Mad Lions.
Glass half full. I like it, Kobe.
170 gold.
Even London's like, bruh, too much. Because there's 3 plates secured for Guma in the bottom lane, 25 CS up. The Dragon is being secured here. And for Mad Lions, they are in so much threat. Carrier roaming, another charm connects. Niski gets a shield, and it's Guma sniping from downtown. Super mega death rocket, sending Niski back to the fountain. That gold lead accelerating even further. And it looked like that Rift Herald as well. While it was picked up by Elyoya, this bottom tower is under threat. Pow being used to do so much work here for Gumayushi. What's that? 2,000 gold lead in the bottom lane alone at 9 minutes. And now Carrier, do you know, I reckon they could even dive again if they wanted to.
And absolutely, like at this point, T1 can do whatever they want on the map.
Well, right now, T1 are going to be defending this top lane. Rift Herald was dropped. Shelly's going to get that charge in just a moment, at least moving the plates gold over to Chasey. He's pulled backwards. I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map. Mid lane is pushed in. Niski's got that Destiny available. And the only way that I see Mad Lions being able to claw back this deficit, Twisted Fate plays need to be consistently and consecutively successful. For Mad Lions, this game is already nearly untenable. It is a Jinx that's approaching Mythic, like 10, 12 minutes in. And I think if, yes, some of those shutdowns can come in, that's a 500 gold shutdown, which is huge at this stage. Zeus running away from his life, unstoppable force will be enough to get him out for now, and Hilly and Chasey cannot find that kill.
Yeah, Mad Lions continually trying to throw as much as they can up towards top side. They use the Rift Herald up there. They got the extra turret plates. Chasey does have his lead, but Owner actually walks over into him.
He does indeed. Destiny into the gate, the gold card, the decimating smash. Nature's Grasp, Ponga lined up, Mad
Faker's
Lions
coming.
avoided, but look,
Faker roam.
they cannot get onto Owner. Now, where is Faker? Sonic Wave connects from Elyoya. Dragon's Rage is still up for him. Hilly's the next target. No mana, no flash, no chance. Tower has fallen in the bottom lane. T1 They continue to apply pressure. Charm comes out, wait just yet. Kick back forward under the tower. No, chase forward. The Lee Syndrome sends Alyoya to the fountain. And Niski takes so much damage from the Orbit Deception. Keria is cutting off the retreat. Hilly and Niski, 2 targets as the teleport now being channeled. Chase is coming in with that Frozen Fist, and T1, they fancy not enough just yet, backing out for now. But again, they are the ones that are dictating the pace of this game.
Even when they get the angle onto Faker, kicking him under tower, Owner is there on the Maokai, cues him, interrupts the Lee Sin, sends him back to the fountain, and T1, not only do they get that kill, but they're able to reset here, push out on mid lane as well, with 3 members looking for Chasey, no ultimate on the Cassante.
Well, let's see what happens here. Devoured and spat back out, rooted into place, knocked backwards, and that, honestly, it's just beautiful. It's just great to watch. Kraken Slayer, 6 kills, gigantic lead, and Guma is already at like late game jinx status.
Yeah, all that the carry has to do there is all Faker.
All right, let's find out what happens here. Charm is sidestepped. Gold card connects. Faker just about taken down. It's the moral victory for the Mad Lions.
It is a shutdown there for Karzi, so Ezreal gets some money back into it, but the whole time Guma's just eating up here on these turret plates. The Cassante was
almost 3k gold.
So Guma got all 5 plates in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
About to get, what, 3-4 plates in the top lane. I don't know how many individually he's collected, right? I'd love to know if our observers or stats team could maybe give us some info on that one, because Guma is just flying ahead. Multiple members of Mad Lions trying to get him. Now that is a big shutdown, 650 gold. You know, the 4,500 lead that they have, that will be helpful for Mad Lions, but they really need to try to catch him unawares, and right now that hasn't been the case.
What I think is really hard for Mad is like picks like they got there on Faker, that's what they need to do, right? As you were pointing out,
Yes.
you need to try and leverage the TF and the value that it provides to make these plays around the map. But T1 have either been shoving in and having full control of the map, having full control of vision, and thus being very acutely aware of where Mad is. But also, if it is ever anything less than like a 4 versus 1, whoever is in there could probably stall until the rest of T1 arrive.
Yeah, with the setups for team comps in this game, Mad Lions have to play the map. The T1 have such a big advantage in those 5-on-5, so the dragon that's about to come up, I should see it sacrificed by Mad Lions.
Mega Death Rocket this time, not going to be able to work it out. But Guma's got a couple more plates in front of him, swaps over to Pow Pow. Hillisang looking for the stun, connects it onto Faker. Gold card after the second Spirit Rush. Sonic Wave has connected. Dragon's Ridge not available just yet. And under the tower, Faker still gets one back. But any gold for Mad Lions is good gold. Chasey, while he's being chased by Ona, don't think it will matter. Guma just, by the way, taking another tower. That's the guy you've got to kill, Mad Lions. Yes, killing Faker looks and feels good, but that 700 gold bounty is the one they have to find a way to unlock.
And the thing is, like, they kind of had to go top lane, so it's like whoever's there is who we have to go for, because we can't fight this dragon. We can't fight the 5-on-5, so we have to go for those picks, extend the map, try and play as much range as we possibly can. That's why T1, yeah, keeping Guma in mid lane. He's safe. They get their tower there. They know it. The money's rolling in. The dragon's rolling in as well.
And even with that, right? Even with Faker missing the charm, they still trade 1 for 1. So what you end up getting just isn't enough, but Mad is in such a tough position because if you do actually try to fight with the disadvantage that you're in, like, it's just not going to work. So all you can do is try to find picks. When you find the picks, they don't really work out because of how far behind you are, but you got to try.
Listen, there's 4 out of 4 players are even in gold. Unfortunately, the 4,000 gold lead is all in Guma Yushi's back pocket, the Sport Infinity Edge. And that is exactly where T1 wanted it. I will say, by the way, I just want to give huge props here to Guma and Keria, because throughout the series, Guma's stats were 18 kills, 7 deaths, and 15 assists combined for game 1 and 2. And he's already at 602. But Keria, 1, 2, and 37 for the 2 previous games. Add 8 additional assists, 45 damn assists in 3 games. It is fantastic performance from the bottom lane, which has been the tip of the spear, which the comps have been built around, and they are the players that are unlocking these wins for T1.
Exactly. The comps and the level 1, I put so much emphasis on the advantage that T1 gains. T1 gains so much with that invade, completely splitting the map and having the repeat dive ganks from not only Owner, but as well Faker going down there. They just hand-fed Gumayushi this game.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, you've already pulled that one meme out. The deal, you know, you get, I get. The other one I'm thinking is that Scion. It all started with that damned Scion. Another tower falls. The engage from Owner onto Niski. And the Mega Death Rocket won't connect this time, but I don't think it matters. Guma turns to Fishbones and picks up his lucky number 7. Carrier goes forward with a dive, forced to flash defensively. True Shot Barrage has been fired and Hilly is being shot down. Faker goes over the wall. The charm won't find it. 16 minutes and the base has been broken open. LCK's top seeds have destroyed LEC's top seeds. And how much more can they get? Kazi is going low. He's taken out. Mad Lions cannot defend their base. At 16 and a half minutes, the Nexus turrets are being destroyed. The Nexus could be focused. It's up to Chasey to defend it. Have T1 seriously won a game in 17 minutes? I have never seen a more dominant win from a second seed taking down LEC's number 1 in 17 minutes.